1 Chronicles 22:13. Then you will prosper if you are careful to observe the statutes and the rules that the Lord commanded Moses for Israel. Be strong and courageous. Fear not. Do not be dismayed. 1 Chronicles 28:20. Then David said to Solomon his son, Be strong and courageous and do it. Do not be afraid and do not be dismayed, for the Lord God, even my God, is with you. He will not leave you or forsake you, until all the work for the service of the house of the Lord is finished. 1 Corinthians 10:13. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability, but with the temptation he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it.
1 Peter 5:5. Likewise, you who are younger, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility toward one another, for God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble.
1 Corinthians 16:13-14. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love. 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I want you to understand that the head of every man is Christ, the head of a wife is her husband, and the head of Christ is God. 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered.
Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you.
1 John 4:7. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God gave us a spirit not of fear but of power and love and self-control. 1 Timothy 6:11. But as for you, O men of God, flee these things. Pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, steadfastness, gentleness.
1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said to Samuel, Do not look on his appearance or on the height of his stature, because I have rejected him. For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men.
Psalm 31:24. Be strong, and let your heart take courage, all you who wait for the Lord. Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Ephesians 6:10-13. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Genesis 15. The Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and keep it.
Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them.
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Psalm 119:9. How can a young man keep his way pure? By guarding it according to your word. Psalm 27:14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. John 16:33. I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world. Mark 5:36. But overhearing what they said, Jesus said to the ruler of the synagogue, Do not fear, only believe. Philippians 1:28. And not frightened in anything by your opponents. This is a clear sign to them of their destruction, but of your salvation, and that from God. Psalm 112:7. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Proverbs 3, 5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths.